Guys, it is Monday again, so you know exactly what that means. There is more Splatoon 3 fresh season news coming at us today. Now, there's not that much to talk about today, but there is some really exciting stuff that I am looking forward to. So let's get straight into it. Also, a small ask. If you're not subscribed to the channel, do it now because I know you're watching this video and not subscribed. And also give it a like. Now that you've done that, we can continue with the video. Thank you. All right, so let's get straight into it. And the first thing that they revealed to us is a completely new brand coming into Splatoon 3. Now, when it comes to new brands, it can really mean a lot of things. For the future for me, it kind of tells me that there might be a new ability perk that maybe in the future gets added or is linked to this particular brand. I hope that's not the case, because I think the abilities that we have right now are fine, and I'm just kind of scared of main power-up ever coming back into Splatoon, or like ever. So please don't do that, Nogami, but either way, the brand this is, it seems like it's a partnership where the Zeko brand and the Firefin brand has seemed to like done a collaboration to make their own gear. Now we can kind of have like a look at this and see the types of gear that we're probably going to get. Some of this gear is actually stuff that we're going to get in the catalog, which I'm going to show you a little bit. This beanie though, I really want to get this beanie, and these shoes as well, actually fire. So yeah, really good stuff here. I'm looking forward to it. Just hopefully it's not like an additional ability perk that kind of messes up the game or anything like that. Or if it's an ability perk, just make sure it's not too strong like main power up, right? Just make it so that we're not dependent on it. We scroll up and we have the reveal of the catalog, the fresh season catalog. Now, last Friday, Splatoon NA actually leaked the entire catalog and then they deleted the tweet. Funny enough, I streamed it, so I still have the English translation, but later today, Splatoon NA will just come out with this whole catalog anyway and just show it to us anyway, so it's not really like a wow big leak or anything like that. Unless there's like a weapon, if they leaked that would have been crazy if that was the case. But either way, we get some good stuff. One thing I actually wanted to point out is this one right here. This is actually a Splatoon 1 victory pose. Makes a lot of sense since Wave 1 of the DLC is coming February 28th or March the 1st, whichever the two dates. So basically going to be able to do all the victory poses back from that game. I know people would love to see the spinning bucket or the hugging heavy splatling. I think a lot of people really missed that one too, so you gotta be able to use that again, so that's kind of cool. Scrolling past, I'm just gonna like pick up some of my favorites. So like obviously for my Inkling, I love my pair of headphones, so a good pair of headphones there. I do like this sweatshirt. Maybe hoodie, I can't actually tell, but I think it's just a sweatshirt. Aha! Here we go. This is a good beanie. I like this beanie. You're definitely gonna catch me wearing this because we really need some good headgear, or more good headgear, at least for my liking, so I can actually use stuff. So we also got a hybrid, which is huge for me because as you can see, literally right now, I'm wearing a beanie and a headset. So this one right here, speaking to me. I love this, and I also do really like these shoes too. Very clean. I'm looking forward to these two. And of course, tier 100, the top hat, and obviously not many people are able to wear the top hat, just quite like me because I am a top hat enjoyer. Some people think it's weird, or some people just think it's just not that great. I'm just telling you guys, I think it's pretty dapper. Sometimes, guys, it's not that it doesn't look good. It's just that you guys don't make it look good. So it takes special kinds of people to make it look good. Quite like myself. All right, so new brand, new catalog, that's cool. But this is sick, all right? This is so sick. So this right here, they have completely changed the look of the Firefin Splat Charger, or Firefin Splatterscope. And I love the design of it. It's so good, and I really do appreciate that all the new or second variants of weapons have their own distinct coloring instead of it just being a sticker just planted on top with the same coloring. It's just giving more uniqueness to all the different weapons that are coming to the game. So thank you so much for this. This looks sick. Now, this Firefin Splatterscope, Firefin Splat Charger, whatever you want to call it, whichever one you use. The kit that it has is Splash Wool, which is huge, and Triple Ink Strike. Now this, guys, is such a good combination, especially if you are going against something like Crab Tank. Now, bear with me here. I'm not saying this is a complete counter to Crab Tank. Like, you just pull out the Firefin Splatterscope and you just win against every Crab Tank. That is not what I'm saying. But this kind of kit with this weapon definitely allows it to fight against a Crab Tank a little better, or have more options to actually try to defeat it. It's not going to be the most easiest task. Obviously, some people will be better than others in it. Some Crab Tanks will just be more overwhelming than others, of course. But the addition of having a splash rule, throwing it just to protect you a little bit, maybe taking a shot on the Crab Tank if that is possible. It's kind of the playstyle that I could see some people playing, and the fact that you also have the addition of triple ink strike just to make the crab tank move in other different kinds of ways is also very, very nice. Again, I just really want to make this clear. I am not saying that this is the ultimate crab tank killer. It's not going to do that. Crab tank will always be strong for how it is. This kind of weapon for sniper enthusiasts or charger enthusiasts is just an option which is very helpful. Most people would probably still play Elita over a Splat Charger just because the amount of range is just so much more beneficial. And you're usually in a safer spot anyway. But for myself, I can really appreciate a weapon like this because it is just such a nice kit to use. Splash Roll is always just good to use in many different types of situations, and just having triple ink strike on top of that with how strong it is right now is also a really nice addition. Right, so that was some juice, and this right here, guys, is also a big load of juice right here, which is the badge thing that we saw in the flyer when they revealed Fresh Season to us. And this is actually a completely new mode that is coming to Salmon Run specifically. It's a very, very interesting mode, and I actually wrote this down because I'm really trying to understand what this whole thing says. But obviously my Japanese is pretty seasoned, so I will be able to translate this to you guys. So from the time of me making this video, we don't have the exact English translation for this specific new game type. In Japanese, it's called Part-Time Team Contest. Now, it is very, very interesting, and to specify what this whole thing is basically, it is 5 Salmon Run waves, and I did not stutter, it is actually 5 Salmon Run waves, as you can see from here. And the thing about it is that every single wave has the exact same scenario, and that is literally speaking. It doesn't matter who you queue up with, you'll always have the exact same scenario with each wave. So you might get a steelhead and a eel in for the first 2 bosses, and it'll be like this for everyone who plays this. And why that happens is because this game type only happens occasionally. Now, the main point to these events is that out of the 5 waves, you want to be able to get the most golden eggs out of everybody. Not individually, like as a team. So kind of like how Big Run was, but all waves are the exact same, and you have to like learn to strategize on how you can get the most amount of eggs out of every single wave. And if you do and fall in a certain percentage, you can get a special reward out of it. So if you're within the 5% that got this amount of average, or the 20%, or the 50%, so on and so forth. That's just basically how it is. I'm not too sure how much they're going to like big it up, much like how they did with Big Run. I guess it's going to be like an occasional thing, because they do say that the first time that they actually throw this one down or release it is going to be around in April. So that is something to look forward to. Other than that, there isn't actually much else to be said, other than the Splatoon 2 gear from Salmon Run is actually going to be able to be purchased, which is quite cool. So like all the Splatoon 2 gear rewards back then, you can get the shirt again, the shoes, the flipper-floppers. I think the flipper-floppers was actually something back in Splatoon 2, so I'm sure you're going to be able to get those again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Right, so this is very annoying because I finished that whole segment I was going to put into a video, started making a thumbnail, I started uploading the video just as well, like everything's getting done. But, well, of course, Splatoon JP just has to drop some more news, because as you can see right here, we've got the reveal of a new King Salmonid coming to Salmon Run during this March. This is huge because I did not think that they were going to do one of these this soon already. Now, we're going to translate the tweet. It's a little scuffed, but it's still readable, so we'll just go right through it. We've got a new sighting of the Great Salmon. It has a long body and is rumored to swim slowly in the sky and is called Tatsu by witnesses. The details of this are unknown, but according to some guy, there is a high possibility that it will land in early March. That is huge. And on top of that, that being early March, there's also a Big Run event that is also coming towards in March as well. This is in Japanese time, so the 4th of March to the 6th of March, assuming that might mean the 3rd of March to the 5th of March for America, and elsewhere should be like midnight and like 1 a.m. like European time, all that type of stuff. So yeah, that's really, really cool to see. I am looking forward to this. Really looking forward to seeing what the new salmon is going to be looking like, or new King Salmon is going to look like. So it's a big snake. I mean, I saw one meme just like going down here. It's like the dragon from Dragon Ball Z. So Yeah, man. Oh god, this is big news because I didn't think that they're gonna do one of these this soon. So let me know what you guys think of it. What do you guys think of these new updates? What do you think of the new charger? What do you think of the new game type that's coming into Salmon Run? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's make a discussion about it. And yeah, guys, that is all I gotta say. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow the Twitch, and I'll see you guys in another video.